Howdy, it is B here and it's Q&A day, and just wanted to share with you that unfortunately with this particular Q&A, the visual didn't actually work and go in sync with the audio. It just didn't work out, so all of this Q&A is going to be just audio. So let's look at what is Q&A day with B. It is where it gives you the opportunity to ask me any question in the world about your goals or about my goal journey, and I answer it in a video direct to you and I share it with others. So, what a good question. How did I know where my passion laid throughout my life, or has it always been easy to create and pursue and achieve it? I'll answer that one firstly for you, Stacey. I guess passion always did. I guess I've always been very passionate ever since I've been a young girl. I've been very much an extrovert and very bubbly, and will give anything a shot. And yeah, I guess that's always been with me. As far as knowing where my passion laid, I'll be honest, no, I didn't know where it laid for a long time. It kind of is like a roller coaster. 1 minute you do, the next you don't, and you question yourself. But I think that's because I've been through a journey of not really knowing who I am, and I've had occasions where I didn't know who I actually was. But that's the beauty of kind of growing up through your teenage years and then your 20s, and now I'm in my early 30s, and I'm sure along the way it will happen again, maybe when I hit my 40s. But what I can say is, at the moment in my life, in my point of time, I'm very passionate about what I do. Whether it be that I'm guiding another awesome chick with their goals, but I think for me the biggest passion where it lays is where I'm like this knight in shining armor, that all I want to do is actually guide people and allow them to see from a completely different perspective that they can reach their goals, and where they don't have to feel overwhelmed with them. And that's where the true passion lays. It also comes with another layer of passion, where I'm so in love at the moment with the studying of behavior and studying the NLP and studying how you can reach your goals. And I do that through my own life experience. Has it been easy to create, pursue, and achieve? The answer I'm going to say there is no. It hasn't been easy. It has had challenges. Has it been rewarding? Hell yeah, it has been totally rewarding. And, any goal that you're going to go out there and try to achieve, create, or pursue is going to have its challenges. But instead of looking at it as a challenge, I do look at them as, okay, it's a problem. What's the solution? And how can I work around it and work with it? And that in itself is quite an uplifting thing, because that just creates a bigger change in myself. And then part of that other question that you've got there is, where was I always encouraged by family or friends, or did I go it alone? I'm going to have a bit of a balance of both here. I have been encouraged by family and friends, especially those that can actually see an amazing change within myself. They have been nothing but encouraging. There has been maybe some family and friends that may look at it not understanding what I'm doing, and kind of, don't get maybe what I'm doing, but they've been nothing but still supportive. And at the end of the day, those that have been encouraging, they're the ones that I actually keep within my nice little happy bubble that, that I keep, with me at all times. I tend to keep kind of negative influences on the outside of the bubble. No, I'd never be rude to them, and I'd never say none the wiser, but they're just kind of on the exterior, and I don't have to feel like they have to be a part of my life 24/7. Part of it I did go alone, because all the study and all the changing that I've done within myself and creating goals to be reached, and the whole journey I have actually done by myself. Did I enjoy doing it by myself? Oh, I've had moments where it's like, oh God, can't someone do the journey for me? But that's been the best part about doing it alone. So I've had the beautiful balance of both. So let's look at question 2. And I just want to start off by sharing with you that I it really motivates me to actually see other people get either inspired, that they start, moving about and trying to reach their goals, that they feel like the impossible then becomes the possible. It really motivates me to know that there's always a solution to every challenge or every problem that people may come against that they think are preventing them from reaching their goals. It really motivates me because it just, I don't know, it gives me a really good buzz. I can't explain it. It burns a fire in my belly because I see someone do something and then they'll tell me and go, hey, B, guess what I did? Or, hey, B, that worked really well. Or, hey, B, that's changed this. And I'm like, oh, how awesome is that they're on their way and that they're going to reach what they want to reach. They're going to be what they want to be. They're going to do what they want to do. They're going to have what they need to have for any goals in their life, whether it be personal, relationship, or work and wealth. It just really motivates me, the results that people get. What also motivates me to share with you as well is actually learning how it all works. That really motivates me, really knowing why we do what we do, how the brain works, how behavior works, what prevents us. So the whole learning process, that really motivates me as well, and knowing the background of it all. Okay, so doing this only via social media. Look, I guess for me, the purpose of me doing it via social media is that I'm a mum of 2 girls. As much as I'd love to get out more, which I am starting to do, which is fantastic and I'm loving, so it's not just via social media. I guess, it's people, because I can appreciate that the type of people I'm inspiring are, a lot of women and a lot of mums, etc. And where do we all hang at the end of the day? It is on social media because it's the easiest way. It feels like you're networking without having to get a babysitter for your kids, without kind of, getting in your car and going actually out the door. Look, I feel really humbled that you've actually have said in the question that, that I make people feel like they've known me for a lifetime. I really do this by being as honest as I can, being really authentic, just really being me. I think that's the biggest thing at all. Just trying to, stay true to myself, and that's why I kind of really put it out there. And I really have to push past knowing, what's someone going to say if I put that up? They're going to judge me, or are they going to look at me differently? I really push that aside. I watch kind of what I do put up as well. I really try not to put, I guess my whole life story, but I like to share part of who I am so that people do get to feel like they know me for me and they know me for Beck. Last but not least, your question 3. And Stacey, I love it how you had multiple questions, and I'm so happy that I can answer all 3. So let's have a look. What was the moment in my life that gave me the motivation and strength to move forward? The moment in my life would have been definitely when I was at the bottom of the barrel. For some people, that is different for everybody, what their bottom of their barrel looks like, feels like. That was the moment. As that good old saying is, you've got to kind of hit rock bottom before you can kind of see where the sky is the limit and you start climbing back up. Definitely was how I was at my most negative. And usually I'm a really positive person, where I didn't feel like I wanted to be bubbly anymore. I'm going to be really honest here. The moment also was that I didn't really want to be a mum anymore, and I had these 2 beautiful girls and I just couldn't see past it and hated being a mum. Also the moment where I knew that I couldn't do it all and I wasn't superwoman. So doing the family business, doing the girls, just doing everything that didn't seem, just put me in that place, so to speak. I hit that rock bottom, and I guess it was that moment of knowing in myself that, pardon my French, I'm going to swear here, shit. What the F am I doing? I am not happy. I don't even feel like I love my husband anymore. Don't want to be the mum, as I said, and hate everything that I'm doing with my life. And that was the word I'm going to use. I hated it all. And then I guess I had a moment where I looked at myself in the mirror and went, something's going to give, something's going to change. And I found the motivation. I think the biggest motivation was then going, right, you know what, I'm not going to work for the business anymore. I'm going to separate myself from being working with my husband, and I'm going to start looking at where my passions might lay. So I kind of had a bit of a pause moment in my life and went into looking into self-development, and I knew that kind of lay to me a little bit because I was doing a lot of the HR for the business as well and loved working with people. And then when I went there, I had a bit of a taste and then went, oh my God, I want to have goals to be reached and all this sort of stuff. So that gave me the strength to move forward. But the biggest thing that gave me the strength to move forward, Stacey, was knowing that it was the strength of rediscovering myself. And it was the strength of going, oh my God, it feels so good to kind of lift a lid and kind of get rid of some stuff that I had going on and got rid of my past demons and got rid of all my limiting preventions and kind of just worked on myself. That was the biggest thing. That was the biggest strength to allow me to move forward and then go, you know what, it is time to kind of share what I've learned and to help and guide other mums, women out there that might be in the same overwhelmed position that I was in. So yeah, the moment was being at the bottom and looking up and going, right, there's a hill and I'm going to climb it, because I'm glad that I did, because now where I'm at and with all that motivation and strength to move forward, it's the happiest I've ever been in my life. And, you know, you have good days, you have bad days. I have days where I still pull out my hair going, oh my God, the girls are driving me crazy and the hubby's doing my head in. But the way I deal with it is so much more differently. I'm so much more aware of it, that also gives me the motivation and strength to move forward and go, today's today, tomorrow is tomorrow. So I hope that gives you some insight. So I don't know, maybe that if you have a moment in your life that you can find your motivation and strength to move forward.
Please feel free, if you do have any questions that you would like to ask me, just ask them and I'll answer them. So have a good one.